Hey guys, I thought today I would start my YouTube channel. Yeah, the thought just came to me. Like, I don't know why I haven't started it up before because I've been doing TikTok for about a year or two now. Haven't been doing it, haven't been consistent with it, but what I've noticed for TikTok is it's a different sort of niche to what I probably offer. I feel like TikTok is just small, straight to the point content, whereas YouTube, even though you need to capture people's, attention, you can still sort of talk and have a conversation, like I can explain what I'm doing. So basically, if you lot don't know, might be new viewers, I mean, to be honest, I haven't really got much of an audience, but hopefully I can grow it over time. Sorry about the dodgy camera angles, by the way. It's just me using my iPhone. I ain't got the proper tech to start it up. But yeah, enough rambling on. This is more sort of, it's a bit vloggy. It's to do with fitness, you know. That is like sort of my main goal about, how important the gym is, and share some of my experiences that I can, that I can offer. I'm not the biggest guy, in the world. I think we can see that, not the biggest, but, you know, I am quite healthy. I'm in shape. I've got energy, which is, what I look for in the gym. Like, yeah, I want to get bigger. And, I'll probably do a series on like a bulking journey because I do want to put on a few pounds. But yeah, this is just like a little introduction video just to sort of dip my toe into the water a little bit, see how it does. But, if you lot, are struggling to find motivation or to discipline yourself in, to staying healthy, to staying in shape, then, try and watch my content if you can. Hopefully I can help people get into that right mindset of wanting to go to the gym. Of course, no one probably wants to go to the gym. Actually, no. I think people do like going to the gym, but people will start going to the gym, maybe a few weeks, maybe give them a few months, and they'll be like, I can't do this anymore. Like, this is, people want instant results. People want to think that, going to the gym, you know, for a few weeks, few months, you're instantly going to get the results you want, which is not the case. I've been doing it for a few years now. And prior to that, I've always done home workouts, which, don't always think you've got to go to the gym to get into good shape. Just doing some home workouts, like, press ups, sit ups, some dips, as long as you've got like sort of an equipment, like, maybe a chair, the floor, something to support yourself. Do you know what I mean? You'll be able, you'll be able to get into shape that way. Sorry, I'm still getting comfortable using the camera. I'm not really good with communication, but that will come with time. Sometimes it takes me a while to think what I'm going to say, and I'm not much good with editing, but maybe that's something I've got to get on top of to get rid of all the mumbo jumbo. But yeah, this is just an introduction video though, so that's all you're going to get from this. I'll be doing more stuff in my next videos. I might do some workout, might show you like my workouts, some simple things you can do at home, maybe tweaks you can make to your diet, just way to get your mind disciplined, find some motivation. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it because, I've been doing TikTok for a while now and it just doesn't, for me, it's like, I like it, I enjoy it, but I feel like because the attention span is so small, I literally just have to do a clip of me for like 5-10 seconds, not really do much work on it, put like a little quote on, and that's really it. And it's like, even then, it's like, I feel like YouTube, you have that patience. Like, I wouldn't say would I say I grew up with YouTube? Maybe a little bit. TikTok's the next generation, which is not something I've still yet mastered. Work in progress. I'll still be doing that. I'll probably be like trying to put my content on all social media just to get it out there, see what does best. But yeah, you know, if you want to see like my journey, if you want some help into getting into shape, you know, like I said, not the bulkiest guy, but if you're looking to get into lean shape, just being healthy, energetic, don't know where to start, then I am your man. But yeah, like I said, I will be doing a bulking series though, because at the moment I probably weigh about what do I weigh? I think I weigh like about 65 kg, which is not, well, actually, to be honest, it's a healthy weight to be at. You know, that's a good, what do you call it, BMI or whatever the word is. But yeah, you know, I'm 65 kg, not what I want to be at. I think my goal is 75 kg. I'd love to get to there, but I want to try and at least meet in the middle, maybe get to 70, not jump, you know, jump straight away to like that number, because like it's a hard, you know, it's a hard goal. Like I find it hard to gain weight. Like I've got a very fast metabolism. I'm a very active dude as well. Like, you know, I don't just go to the gym and that's my physical work done for today. You know, I go, you know, I've got my job, which is a very physical demanding job. Like, so like once I finish the gym, which I do in the morning, I've got to, you know, I've got to go to my job, you know, which is like you're literally on your feet for like 8 hours or 10 hours, depending if I do overtime at my work. So yeah, that's one thing. Plus, you can get a lot of things that are heavy at that work, like 25 kg plus. And obviously, when you've just done a workout and you want to rest, you can't. Like I've still got to do it. That's my bread and butter. Like I've got to work. Like I can't be like, sorry guys, been to the gym. Yeah, mind back business. Like no, I've got to. So yeah, it's it is hard for me to gain weight. Like I have to eat more, obviously. You know, that's a no-brainer. But it's, you know, for me it's harder. I think as I've gotten older, I've been a bit more, say, a bit health conscious. And sometimes we can't always afford the foods I'd like for my diet. But, you know, that's just me finding easy ways to blame things. Like, you know, I could probably eat more, but yeah, I'm probably a bit more health conscious these days. You know, I'm 30 now, so yeah, I've started the YouTube game a bit late, but life's been a bit different. You know, I couldn't, you know, just jump into something like that. I had, you know, responsibilities, priorities, so I didn't really have time to think what I wanted to do or how to use YouTube or any of that. But you know, I'm excited for the ride. I'm excited for the ride. Hopefully, you know, you'll see, you know, a more natural side of me. Because like I said, I still find it hard to talk, you know, to my phone. Like it's weird. Like, you know, if someone was here, much easier. But like I'll get used to it. But yeah, you know, please stay, you know, hopefully you stay for the journey. If you feel like you're in the same boat, struggling to gain weight, then we can go on the journey together. If you just want advice, I can give you advice. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'm about to head to the gym now, but I'll probably record some stuff and put some stuff on my TikTok, maybe recycle some of it, my YouTube content. But yeah, if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to check out the next one, when it's posted, of course. Toodaloo.